just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Walker Buehler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
No strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Devers throws out to first. Padres go down. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Not even close there. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Duran on at first, nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Devers now. Missing inside. Ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. There goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis after it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it and makes the grab. That is the all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Walker Buehler will go back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he was born in Canada.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the DH for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Second inning here, no score. And that is out of play. Langoliers down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out. Bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. 0-1.
Ball.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Wilyer Abreu stands in now and watches strike one. Inside. And that's ball one.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
1 and 2nd, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And that misses.
1 ball,
and
1
that
strike.
is ball one. And that one is inside. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Holliday. That's out to center field. Durant on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Ground ball, left side. Devers slinging it to first in time. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Strike.
Top of the third, no score. And there's a ball.
1-2.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That one missed. 2 out, space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit on the ground to short. Story slings to first, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And there's a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Trevor Story at the plate now, and that's inside. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
1-0.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low. On the ground to third, and that's a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No, that's a ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. And the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
A little bit high. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Darvish kicks, delivers. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the third and final game of the series.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much.
And that's ruled a swing. Back now at Fenway, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Buehler back to work. Slapped foul.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he's safe at first. And he picks it off. Wow. One down. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. And there are 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Anthony Santander.
The designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
Up the middle. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Up the middle. Story. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number one. O'Neal Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Sheets in his fourth year, 28 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter, and that's way high, and that's ball one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot, but when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot there.
Cut on and miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That one ripped. Cruz right there to make the grab. One away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of the...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Duran can't hold up, and that's a strike. One out, a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground. Tosses to first. That's the second out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 2-0. Here's Rafael Devers. And first offering is fouled off. Red Sox by 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Fenway, top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackson Holliday. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball. Off-balance feed, there's one. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Going to count 1 and 2. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Anthony Santander. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz in position. Puts it away for the out. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's
No
not
ball.
wasting any
2
pitches.
strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one fouled off.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball 1.
Outside low, 1-1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly.
Story. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0-2 in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Story sends it over to first, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
Set
off
for the last
for
half of
the
the 7th.
Red Sox,
And now it's the
the
catcher
catcher,
for the Red Sox,
Shea
Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first.
Yes, you're
and
out.
they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Check swing, called strike. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
That's an
Nicely done for the out. Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first.
You're out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Buehler back to work. That's to third and foul ball.
Ball.
And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. That one missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Whips it to Casas, and Guerrero is set down. And now the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Number 32, Justin Wilson.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No
It's been
ball.
tough for the
One
offense so
strike.
far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jacob Wilson.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
One ball.
Safe
No
at
strike.
second, and he easily steals the bag. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Now it's the shortstop, Jackson Holliday.
Shortstop, Jackson Holliday.
Right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Matsui measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
One ball.
Gonna really need to
Two
hang
strikes.
in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really
Now
nice game
batting,
at the plate
the
for
right
him.
fielder,
He looks
Mike
locked in. You'll often hear the phrase
Wow.
short to it, long through it, and
Iglesias, that's one, and they turn the double play.
got what he was looking for on the mound right
Now
there, and
batting,
his infielders
the third
took care of
baseman,
business.
Rafael
Pretty textbook execution between
Devers.
short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Devers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the
off
ninth.
with
So
the-
digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 31.
Swing and a miss.
Good pitch
No
right there.
ball.
Tied him up
One
on the
ball.
hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And that one almost got him.
Ball.
With the
2-1.
tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tying run at the plate. Called out on strikes. Now only one out remaining. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Hyams is just one strike away. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2. Abreu has a beat on it, and he'll put it away. Ball game, and the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying